Click Live. Thank you guys all for stopping by. Really appreciate it. This is let's kind of decided to do this in the last 2 hours. So we'll go ahead and do some Q&A today. I want to talk about the cash card, the Chasing Cash card. I know I talk about that card a lot, but I just think it's such a great card. It's, in my opinion, it's the best zero annual fee card that's out right now. I want to get your input as well. So we'll go over, we'll kind of look at the card, review it. Let me flip to full screen so you guys can see everything. We'll review the card, and then we'll talk a little bit about it. Like I said, I just think it's the best. It's the best card that's out when it comes to a zero annual fee card. Something interesting just happened to me, and I was just sitting here trying to send over our giveaway. So we had a giveaway yesterday. So for those of you guys who don't know, we do a giveaway the last Saturday of every month, and it was a $50 gift card. So this $50 gift card was at Hyatt, so Hyatt Property gift card. Hyatt Property gift card. It was a Hyatt gift card. You guys get what I'm saying. But the funny part about it is I tried to use my World of Hyatt card to get the gift card, and it wouldn't let me do it. So I don't know if maybe I was doing something wrong. I typed in the numbers. It got to like halfway through the numbers, and it just stopped. And so I tried to use another credit card, and it worked. So yeah, I don't think it accepts World of Hyatt credit cards to get World of Hyatt gift cards. And I guess it makes sense in a way, in a strange way. But yeah, it wouldn't let me do it. So couldn't get my 9 points for every dollar spent. So in that case, what do? You go to the Chase Sapphire Reserve. So that's what I did. So I used the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Hopefully I'll get 3 points for every dollar spent with that card. But guys, just let me know that you're here just by giving me something. Give me a thumbs up. Give me something so I can give you guys your proper shout out, as well as hit the like button, please. You guys come in the room, just hit the like button. That way we can promote this out, get some more people in the room. So please do that. Hit that like button, and we will get started momentarily. Let me know if everything is okay. Like if you can hear everything and see everything, there are no issues. Please feel free to chime in and let me know that things are okay on your end, because sometimes we have issues. I should say sometimes I have issues with everything going smoothly. So let me kind of move things around here. I always have to wait until I start the live stream before I can really make these adjustments. But let's just move this around. I will say initially I did not like this new setup. And I know we talk about this. I know Flashpoints talked about this. Just the whole new setup. Things are different. Initially, I didn't like it, but it's growing on me. I'm actually liking the way this is set up now, because I can start on my software, because I use different software. I don't use YouTube to do my live streams, but I have to go through YouTube now. Before, I didn't have to go through YouTube at all. I can just use the software that I use. Just click on go live, and it will automatically go live on YouTube. But now it doesn't do that. You have to click go live on your software, and then go to YouTube, and then click go live. The beauty of that, though, initially I hated it, but the beauty of it now is I can go live on the software and then set up everything, and they'll give me like a preview of what everything is going to look like and all that. So I can set up everything on the YouTube end, and then go live on YouTube, and then now I'm actually live. So it makes it a little bit better. So you just have to learn, kind of work around it, because I will tell you, the first couple of times I didn't realize that. So I went ahead and hit the go live button, and I'm just talking, doing this, hey, what's up, everybody? Blah, blah, blah. And then I realize, I'm not even live. I'm talking to myself. There's nobody on the other end. So that's that learning curve you have to adjust to. Okay, so let me know you guys are here just by saying what's up, or giving me something, so I can give you guys a shout out. And like I said, please hit that like button, and hitting that like button will allow YouTube to see that we're doing a live stream. And this is on an off day, so we might not have the same audience as we normally do. So hitting that live button will at least get us out there, so they will know if we're putting out, so they'll know that we're out, that we're on live. All right, guys, let's go ahead and do the shout outs now. David, what's going on, buddy? How's everything going, man? I know you said you're driving. You might be driving right now, but I know you said you were getting ready for, I don't know if you said a 10-hour drive, but yeah, you're probably on the road right now. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Choco, what's going on, buddy? Nice to see you. Flashpoint, what's up, buddy? The Joe Hill Experience. All right, Joe. So I sent your gift card just like 10 minutes ago. So please let me know that you got it. Check your email and let me know that you got it. So enjoy, enjoy Hyatt. Hopefully you'll be able to use that relatively soon and stay at Hyatt. All right, let's see. How to get an 800 credit score. What's going on, Lyndon? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Lyndon has a channel, and I said, and I will. Anyone that's at the top of my super chat. So every month, and this will refresh. I believe it refreshes on the 1st. Whoever's at the top of my super chats for the month will get a special plug. Okay, and so if you do have a channel or if you have something to plug, whatever it might be, if you do get at the top of the super chat, I will give you not only give you a shout out every video or every live stream, but I'll also give you a link to your channel so let me see. I can't do two things at once, guys. Sorry. Okay, so I will give them a shout out, and I'll also post a link so people can check out their channel if they have a channel that they want to promote, or if it's, like I said, if it's something else that you want to promote, that's fine, as long as it's legal and it has something to do with credit and finances. Yeah, I'm good with that. I don't want to just get people in here that are just promoting stuff that doesn't deal with what we talk about. So yes, Lyndon, he has a channel. He does live streams on Wednesdays at 8:15 Central Time. You guys want to go over and check him out if you have not done so already. And I'll also post this link halfway through our video as well. So you guys will be able to, if more people come in, then they'll be able to see it they'll be able to see it too. Okay. And thank you for your support, Lyndon. Really appreciate it, buddy. Dolly, what's going on? Nice to see you. Nate, how you doing? Janelle, nice to see you. Corey, what's going on? Mr. Choco already said what's up to Mr. Choco, but we'll say it twice. What's going on, Choco? Let's see. Heron, what's going on? Good to see you. Starting to be a regular there, Heron. I see you. All right, let's see. Okay. And the Joe Hill Experience says he received it. Thanks. Cool, man. Cool. I'm always nervous about that. Like when I do the e-gift cards and stuff like that, and you send it out to the wrong person, they're gonna take it, right? Like, yeah, sure, I'll take a $50 gift card. So I'm always a little nervous about that. Like when you send it out, hopefully it's going to the right person. But glad you received it. Glad you received it, man. Enjoy. Donnie, what's going on? Good to see you. Julio, what's up, buddy? Rolo, what's up, man? All right, so if you guys have questions specifically for me, just put at TEC or at Tech, and I will make sure I answer those questions. We do have, now we reset everything, okay? So our points have been reset. So now you guys are going to be earning points for the month of October, and then we'll be doing the drawing then later on in October. Let's see, I want to make sure stuff is all up and running here. And Dolly saying everything sounds great. Thank you, Dolly. Dolly always hits me up in the WhatsApp group, or actually privately in the WhatsApp, just to let me know that everything is good. And I really, really appreciate it because one of the big stressors is getting on here and talking, and all of a sudden you realize that something's really wrong. I've done a whole live stream before, and the audio has just been really bad, maybe really, really low, or the video quality is just really, really bad. There's something that's going on, and it just messes the whole thing up. And it's one of those deals where it's like, oh man, I have to delete this because this is just really bad. So I really appreciate the feedback. So if there's something wrong, let me know, and then I'll be able to at least address it, hopefully. And if not, then we'll see what we can do. Okay, so yes, we reset everything. I just wanted to pull that up. We reset everything, and so all your points are starting brand new. So you guys are all on that equal level right now. So we'll see who comes out on top. Lyndon did come out on top. So how to get an 800 credit score came out on top this last go around. Partly super chat, and then partly just watching. So yeah, congratulations. And I will put you in the scroll. So we have the little scroll thing going there. I will put you in that scroll probably for Monday's show, or actually that's tomorrow. Is today the last day of the month? No, we still have. I want to do it officially, so it'll be October 1st. So it's gonna be on Tuesday. So on Tuesday we'll reset that. So for the Saturday show, and you know what? That actually brings me to a good point here. What am I gonna do when I'm out traveling? And I haven't really figured it out yet. I want to do live streams still, and let me just put it this way: I'm gonna be doing a lot of live streams, probably just shorter ones, maybe like 30 minutes, but just jumping on. Hey, I'm on live. Check it out. We're in Colombia. Here, that kind of stuff. So that's the plan. But as far as a Saturday live stream, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm not going to guarantee that. We'll have to kind of play it by ear. You guys will know, like I said, I'll be jumping on live from time to time. Waller's Waller, what's going on, Dustin? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Yeah, so I'll be doing a lot of different live streams, shorter ones, and then on Saturday we'll have to figure out, because it's Saturday night, I'm going to be in Colombia. I'm going to have 2 Saturday nights there. So don't really know how that's all going to play out. As far as Mondays, I still want to hold to the Monday, to the Flash and Tech show. So I want to make sure that I have at least a strong enough internet connection so we can still do those. Don't want to let Jason down. So we'll do that. Now I might not promise you that I'll be there the whole show. We'll have to just see how things work out. We'll play it by ear. I actually went out and got, let me grab that. Okay. All right. So I went out and got a webcam. I normally don't use these. Now, if you guys know, I use a Panasonic G7. So it's a mirrorless camera. I use that for my webcam when I'm here, and that's why it should look nicer, and you have the blurred out background and stuff like that. You're not going to get that with a webcam, but these are more practical when I'm out and about, especially if I'm at a local spot and I happen to have my laptop. Then this is what will work well. This is a C922X, so this is Logitech. This is the model before this. The model before this is probably the most popular webcam for streamers, for like gamers and stuff like that. They all were using the 920. So this is the next version of the 920, 922. So, I haven't opened it up or anything like that. Don't even plan. Well, you know what? Yeah, I probably will open it up before I leave, just to make sure everything works, all the drivers and everything, and whatever it needs. But yeah, I'll be using that, as well as I'll be using my phone. I got the Pixel. Where's my phone? You have too many phones when you're looking around for it. I got the Pixel 3a. This has a really, really good camera. So we'll be able to use that when I'm walking around. And plus I have Google Fi on this. So if those of you guys don't know about Google Fi, it's something that you should consider if you travel a lot. You're able to, they switch over from carrier to carrier. So if I'm out, I don't have to do anything about SIM cards or anything like that when I travel. It's accepted in, I think, over 200 countries or something like that. So all I need to do is get to that destination. Once I get there, it will know that I'm there, and it will allow me to use my phone without making any adjustments. I have Verizon on my other phone, and just to make adjustments with Verizon, it does get a little irritating. Let me just put that, because I'm paying like $10 a day or something crazy, and it gets expensive. And I'm talking about $10 a day, like mainly for data. But the last time that I was in Colombia, I was there for 10 days, and I didn't even start it when I first got there. I started a couple of days after, and I paid $80 just for data while I was there. This phone right here, $20 a month plus $10 for every 1 GB. Now, if I want to do the max, and that's what I'm going to do with this, you pay $70, and that's for unlimited text talk and unlimited data. It throttles down at 22 gigs, so you get up to 22 gigs unlimited, and then it'll start throttling down. So that's the plan. So I'm trying to get everything in order. I don't know. You guys were here when I was out at when I was in Hawaii, and I struggled. I struggled to do live streams because the internet wasn't fast enough. So I'm hoping for the best. I will be staying at the Grand Hyatt for 4 days in Bogota, and hopefully I'm sure that'll be a good experience. It's a really nice hotel, but as far as the internet, we're gonna have to see about how their internet is, and I actually think I qualify for the business internet, the faster internet that they have. I'm pretty sure I do. So just with elite status, you get that extra, benefit, I guess you could say. So hopefully that internet will be fine. I'm going to be meeting up with another YouTuber out there, and we'll be doing some live streams. I'll be doing some live streams with her, I'm saying. So hopefully it'll be good, and then I'll do some the live streams that I do with her will be on this channel. But yeah, I'm hoping for the best when it comes to internet. I'm rambling on about this. I don't know why. Supreme Deals, what's going on, buddy? Cakeology, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Nation, what's going on, man? Conscientious Nation. Let's see. All right. Now, that's a good question, Conscientious Nation. That's kind of a tongue twister for me. I don't know why. But anyways, asking about camera equipment. So I have launched my new channel. Okay, so still doing Travel Explore Click. We're still going to be here going strong. But once a week, I'm going to be putting out videos on the new channel. It's going to be Creator Visuals is the name of the channel. And that's all I'm talking about is how to make better YouTube videos. And so we're going to talk about camera equipment. We're going to talk about just stuff like this, webcams, how to do live streams, how to use software for live streams, how to make backgrounds like this, how to get the lighting right, get the audio right, all that stuff we're going to be talking about on that other channel. And so let me pull up a link here for that channel real quick so you guys can go over there and subscribe to the channel. Watch the first video if you can, and like the video, comment on the video. I'm just trying to get the hardest part is getting that traction to really get your channel going, get people out there watching your channel. So I do want to promote that. If you guys don't mind, real quick, let me see. Let's see. Up real quick. Yeah, last time I didn't come up, and this time I'm not coming up either. So let's see. What did I title that video? All right, here we go. So, stop it. Okay, I just want to post a link. So I'm gonna post the link to the video. So please go by there and check out the video, and then also please subscribe to the channel. If you can do that, I'd really appreciate it because it'll really help out. It's got 19 views. I remember the days. Now we're back, where it's so hard to just get views. You know, you have to get that traction some way. So yeah, if you guys could do that, I'd really appreciate it. And I will be talking a lot about camera stuff over there. So if you guys are interested, I've gotten so many compliments on not just this background. I still have another area over here where I was shooting my videos, and I got a lot of compliments and a lot of questions about just what camera I'm using and all this stuff here. So people really like what they see. So I decided, hey, why not have another channel? Because it's hard for me to. If you guys look at my channel, just look at my channel history. I started out with photography. That was my channel, and I know a lot about photography. I've been shooting for the last 10 years, both photo and video stuff, and so I have I'm able to can I say it? I have I have knowledge when it comes to that stuff. Damn, why is it hard for me to get that out? I have knowledge when it comes to video and photography, but it's hard for me to talk about travel credit cards and then talk about photography as well, because they don't work together in the algorithms of YouTube. They don't understand that, so they're saying, okay, are you a credit card channel or are you a photography channel? You can't be both, because we don't know how to promote you. And so that's why I switched over about a year and a half ago. I switched over to the credit card stuff, because something that I really wanted to talk about, but it really hurt my photography end. And so now I want to kind of get back to that, the photo video stuff, by doing another channel. I think you should separate them. Maybe I should have went the other way and had just kept the photography channel that I had, and then but it's too late now. So here we are. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead. You guys see, I put out a poll here just so you guys know. There's a poll, so if you guys want to participate in the poll, I just do it for fun, just so you guys have something to talk about, and I'll have something to talk about too at the end of the show. But basically, the poll is, how many credit cards do you have? And I have different categories from 1 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 plus. So just let me know. All you need to do is put !vote, and that's all lowercase. And then you just need to put 1 to 5 or 5 to 10, or don't put the less than equal than sign. They always put that thing in there like as just to, it's kind of the bracket that they use. But don't add that in there. You don't need to add that. Okay. All right. So I want to talk about that Chase Ink card. Let's see if there's anybody else in the room. We give some shout outs real quick before we get started. But Nation, basically go over to that channel. I think just a brief overview of the Sony a6000. Great camera. It's a great camera. The only issues with those cameras, it depends on what you want to use it for. If you want to shoot like a long-ended video, you might run into some problems of it overheating, because now the Sony cameras are really good. They have it dialed in when it comes to the overheating issue, but the 6000 was one of the last cameras that they reported that there's some overheating issues. I had the A5100 for a long time. Absolutely loved that camera, but it had overheating issues. So I couldn't sit down and I couldn't do a live stream. That wasn't even possible, because it overheats after like 8 minutes. 8 to 10 minutes will overheat. So if I'm sitting down doing like shooting videos, it would overheat. It would overheat on me, and it just got to a point where I love the quality, the video quality, but I couldn't get past the fact that, like, you get in a mood. Like, I get in a mood when I shoot videos. Like last night, I recorded like 6 videos because I was in the mood. I was in the rhythm of things. But when you're doing that and then the camera goes out, then it just kills everything. Now you can't shoot the videos. So that's the only issue that I would be concerned with the A6000. There are newer models now. You have the A6300, you have the A6400, and now you're going to have the A6600, which I will be getting that A6600. And those cameras they're much better when it comes to the overheating. So you want to future-proof your stuff. So if you get even if you get the A6300, you're going to be able to shoot 4K, and it's going to be good quality. Like, I mean, and you're not going to have an issue with the overheating. But if I were you, I would wait a month and see the price of the A6400. It might drop down to a point where if you want to get that, you'll be able to afford to get that one. I don't know what your price range is, but I know the A6400 is going to drop in price. The A6600, I think, is going to be around $1,400. So it might not drop that much. The 6400 might not drop that much, but it'll drop at least 100. So, okay, let's see here. I want to go ahead and talk about the Chase Ink card. So we're gonna pull that up real quick, and we will have a discussion. Now, like I said in the title, and I did change my title last minute because I'm like, you know what, I gotta promote this Chase Ink card. I just think it's an amazing card. And for what you're getting, it's a 0 annual fee card. I can't think of another card out there right now that's better than this card. And if you guys have better cards, put it in the chat, and we can discuss them. But I just think this is a great card, and I don't know how long they're going to keep this $500 cash back, because that is an amazing this amazing sign up bonus for a zero annual fee card. It's another thing, you don't find too many 0 annual fee cards with a $500 sign up bonus or 50,000 point sign up bonus. So that's good too. So I don't know how long they're going to do this, but this card is a really good card, one worth considering. Now, if you don't have a business, or how should I say this? They're very open when it comes to what they consider business. You can be a sole proprietor, so you can sell stuff on eBay, Amazon, FBA, or mow lawns, or cut hair, or do consulting work. Anything outside of your regular job. If you're doing stuff outside of your regular job, you can still qualify. And you don't have to make that much money in that second business. They are going to pull your credit, so you are going to use your social security number if you go as a sole proprietor. And so they're going to know how much money you make, so how much money you make in your regular job. And in a lot of situations, you'll probably have a good shot at getting it. You might be sent to pending. That has happened to me, where they sent me the ink cards specifically. They sent me to pending, and then I just had to call in and give them a little additional information over the phone. I didn't have to send them any documents or anything like that, but they just had a few questions to ask me. So that potentially could happen. Hip, you can't put 10 to 15. It has to be 10. It has to be exactly the way it's written above. So it's going to be 10, just like Jeremy did it. That's the way you have to do it. And I don't think there's a space in between, Lyndon. So don't put a space in between. Put it all one. It has to be exactly the way that the Streamlabs little bot, the way they say it, has to be exactly. It's not going to come out right. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this card. So we have the Chase Ink Cash card, the sign-up bonus, $500 sign-up bonus. That's after spending $3,000 within the first 3 months. So that's another good thing about this card. The minimum spend is lower than the Chase Sapphire Preferred or the Chase Sapphire Reserve. And I would argue that this card, the Chase Ink Cash card, is a better card than the Chase Sapphire Preferred as far as the earn possibility. And it's a $3,000 in the first 3 months. So that's good. So let's move on. An annual fee we already talked about, 0 annual fee card. So you cannot beat a 0 annual fee card. This is a card you can keep forever. You don't have to get rid of it. And you can still earn. You can get some really good earn with this card. All right, looking down the list, 5% cash back. All right, you're going to get 5 points for every dollar spent at office supply stores, as well as internet, cable, and phone service. And I think we can all say I think it's fair to say we all have those three things, right? We all have internet, cable, and phone service. Every month you're getting 5 points for every dollar spent with that. So it just right there, you're going to earn points every month with this card. And then with office supply stores. Now, I do a lot of shopping at office supply stores now. And I didn't in the past, but there are a lot of things you can get office supply stores that you can get at grocery stores. So instead of going to the grocery store and getting, and I joked about that. Well, I didn't joke about it. This is serious, but I talked about this last week. I get paper plates. I'm single. I'm a bachelor pad, whatever. I don't need to eat off plates. I can get paper plates and eat off that. So I'll go there and get paper plates, napkins, toilet paper, cleaning supplies, snacks, like you can get candy and stuff like that if you want to get that there. But anything that you would think of that would be in an office, you can get at an office supply store. And a lot of that same stuff I would get at a grocery store. So trash bags and all this different stuff that you can get there. And then when I go to the grocery store, then I just get the necessities I need that I can only get at a grocery store. So I'm getting 5 points for every dollar spent on all that stuff. Electronic equipment, some camera equipment I will get there, But hard drives, computers, all that stuff, office supply stores, I go there all the time and get that, and I get that 5 points for every dollar spent with that. Certain things, I wanted to get this at Staples, but I couldn't find it there. They didn't have this model. They had the 920, so I had to get this on Amazon. But in situations where you can, go to Staples and get it. And they have a pretty good, and I shouldn't just say Staples, but any office supply store. I say Staples because I shop there mainly. But one of the good things about Staples, and I think Office Max probably does the same thing, but you have that you can shop online and pick it up at the store 1 hour later. I like doing that. So on my way home from work, go ahead and do my shopping right before I leave, and then go pick it up at the store. So I don't have to spend a lot of time walking around looking for things, and I can just shop and then go. Water's another thing. Like you can get water at Staples or office supply stores. Okay, coffee, other beverages that you can get there. So there's a lot of stuff you can get off supply stores. Now, the other stuff here, you're going to get 2 points for every dollar spent. That's at gas stations and at restaurants. Okay, so and one thing I didn't say, 25,000 cap. So you can only spend 25,000 per year in that 5-point category. But I mean, if you think about it, the Chase Freedom Card, which a lot of people love that Chase Freedom Card, has rotating categories, 5 points for every dollar spent. But that caps out at 1,500 each quarter. So this is 25,000 for the whole year. So you're gonna get more with this card. Okay, so looking at gas stations, 2 points for every dollar spent at gas stations. That is good. I do not have. I mean, I have 2 other cards. Yeah, I have 2 other cards that'll get me 2 points for every dollar spent at gas stations. But this is another one. So this just adds to it. So now instead of just getting that 1 point for every dollar spent, or if I use like the Chase Unlimited card, I get the Chase Ink Unlimited, you get 1.5. I can get 2 points for every dollar spent at gas stations. And then restaurants too. And that's why I say this card is comparable to what you would get with the Chase Sapphire Preferred, because now at restaurants you get 2 points for every dollar spent on the Chase Sapphire Preferred. You also get 2 points for every dollar spent with this card. So something to think about. You're not going to get any travel. There's no travel categories here, but it's one of the cards. This Chase Ink Cash card is one of those cards that you would want to have to complement another card. And this is a cashback card. So these points that I earn are for cash back. But if I have the Chase Sapphire Preferred, Chase Sapphire Reserve, Chase Ink Preferred, I can transfer those points up to one of those cards and then use it for travel. So that's how you really make out well with this card. It's just like the Chase Freedom or the Chase Freedom Unlimited, same thing. You can just transfer those points up. So that works. Okay, and we talked about the no annual fee. So that's already out there. Now, if you do have a business and you have employees, you can get them cards at no additional cost. So that's good. Zero liability protection. So that's good. Purchase protection. So this is a big one, and this is a really good setup here. So you're gonna, for 120 days. I just did this. I actually just did this. I think I just talked about this. Did I just talk about it yesterday? I might have, but I just filed a claim for a laptop that I had that broke, and not with the Chase Ink card, but with the World of Hyatt card. But they're both by Chase, and you go through the same website in order to file your claim. So yeah, I had my laptop. Everything was good. 3 months in, I picked up the laptop by the screen, and it just cracked the screen and it went out. The screen completely went black. So I didn't think about it initially, but I started thinking about it, like, wow, don't they have purchase protection? Like, credit cards have purchase protection. I knew I bought it with the credit card because that's all my purchases are with credit cards. So at that point, I looked into it, called them. They said, yeah, sure enough. You have to send us your information, like send us how much it will cost or how much it costs for you to get it fixed, and then you have to send a copy of the original receipt, and I think that was it. I think that's all that they asked for, and just send that to them, and they'll look at the claim. So once you call them, this is important too. All you need to do is put that call in. Once you put the call in, it has to be less than 120 days. So you have to put that call in before that 120-day mark. But once you put the call in, then you have an additional 120 days to get all your paperwork together. And being that I'm a procrastinator, I hate to say this, but I am. I waited almost the full 120 days after I made the call in order to put the claim in. And so I went ahead and got the because I needed the laptop I use this laptop for the live streams right now. So I needed it. So I went ahead and got it fixed and everything. And it cost $200. And so then I put the claim in. And when I put the claim in, sure enough, I just got notified last week actually it was like 4 days ago that the claim went through and that they're going to give me the $200. And they don't credit your credit card. They basically will send the money into your bank account. If you want to do it that way, you can have them cut you a check. So that's how it works. But something, this is one of those things. I was just in a conversation earlier today on one of the WhatsApp groups. I belong to a few different WhatsApp groups, not our Travel Explore Click WhatsApp group, but another one. And people were just talking about like the benefits of credit cards. There are still a lot of people out there, and I totally understand. And my family, my parents are one of them that are really, really apprehensive about getting credit cards because they hear the horror stories, and they might have even been part of some of the horror stories in the past. But there's so many benefits that credit cards offer that you can use. As long as you use that credit card properly, then you'll be fine. And I understand. It's just like alcohol, right? You tell people, hey, yeah, you can drink, and I mean, you can buy alcohol, and some people drink. Some people, they can't handle it, and I get it. I totally understand that. So I'm not saying that credit cards are for everyone, but I am saying if you are able to manage your finances and you can use credit cards, then you can get some really good benefits out of your credit cards. And in this case, with the purchase protection, yeah, you get 30. What do you normally get if you buy? Some places it's even 14 days. It's not even 30 days anymore, depending on if you're buying electronics or not. But some places will give you like the 14 days or 15 days or a 30-day, and that's it. You can return at that point. And if it's damaged, they're not even going to take it. So like in this situation with Best Buy, and I think that's where I bought this laptop at Best Buy. They wouldn't have taken it back because I broke it and I damaged it. But with purchase protection, they don't care if you damaged it. They'll fix it as long as it's within that 120 days. This one here is a little bit better than the one that I had. I think the one that I had was $500. So the claim was $500 or less with the World of Hyatt card. This one goes up to $10,000 per claim. So, in essence, if my computer was completely destroyed, then I would have been able to get it back. Or if it was stolen, I would have been able to get another one. So something you wanna you wanna be on it when it comes to that, because things happen, right? Okay, so auto rental collision damage waiver. So this is good. You get primary insurance. It has to be for business purposes though. So make sure if you are using this card, you are doing something that's related to your business as far as renting a car. So if you rent a car, you get the primary insurance, but make sure it's business related. Travel and emergency assistance service. Okay, so this is assistance. This is kind of deceiving. You might look at it and think, oh, I get travel emergency insurance or something. No, you're not getting any insurance, but they are providing assistance to you. So let's say you're in another country and you run into some problems, medical, something like that. Well, you can call them up and they can give you some different rates and some different places where you can go and get treated. Now, I always tell people, and I'm big on this now, really big on it. Get third-party travel insurance. Go to travelinsurance.com. Go to that website. Get some third-party travel insurance because they're just better. They just offer more. And medical emergency insurance is something that you're gonna need. You're gonna want to have that, because if not, it's out of pocket. You're paying that money. You're paying cash. So if I'm in another country and God forbid I get hit by a car and it's pretty serious, I have to pay money out of pocket, cash out of pocket, in order to be treated, because they're not going to let me get back to the States, because once I get back to the States, they've lost their money. They're not going to get, or they've lost the treatment that they put in. They're not going to get recouped for that. So they're going to want that money up front. So having some type of insurance is vital. Just for medical period. It's vital. So I'll pay. It was for this next trip that I'm going on to Colombia is $35. I'll pay that in a heartbeat. And plus, they give you all the other perks. So when people were up in arms with Citi for pulling back on the travel insurance, they're giving you all that stuff. Lost baggage fees or not baggage fees, but trip cancellation, trip delay, lost luggage, all that stuff. They're giving you all those same benefits. Plus, they give you the medical emergency. Plus, they give you the medical evacuation. So if you're in a situation where you can't be treated in that country, they don't have the technology to treat you. They will fly you somewhere else where they have that technology. And you can imagine a private, charter to another country, might even be back to the U.S. You can imagine how much that's going to cost. Well, the insurance that I just got, $1 million. They're going to give me, or not give me, but I have $1 million that I can utilize if there was a situation where I needed to be medically evacuated out of the country to the nearest hospital that could treat me. Okay, extended warranty protection. This is something good too, and I know you guys they just talked about it in American Express Platinum, how they are shortening. They went from from 2 years to 1 year. So with this, you get an additional year. So you get additional year warranty of 3 years or less. So basically, if I purchase a product and I have a extended warranty for 1 year, which most products will give you that extended warranty for 1 year, well, I get an additional year on top of that by using this credit card to make that purchase. And then if you have the 3-year extended warranty, then you'll get an additional year on top of the 3 years. So you get a total of 4 years of warranty with that. So some real good perks. It's a 0 annual fee card, guys. 0 annual fee. So I mean, I can't I can't overemphasize that. 0 annual fee card with a $500 cash back or 50,000 points. If you have Chase cards, you have the Chase Sapphire Preferred, Chase Sapphire Reserve, Chase Sapphire or Chase Ink Business Preferred, and you can qualify for a business card. You have you do a job on the side. This is a no-brainer when it comes to a card to get. I also have the Chase Ink Unlimited card. I would not say that the Chase Ink Unlimited has a good sign-up bonus. It's a good card to fit in those little areas where you can't get more than one point for every dollar spent. But it's not my go-to card. This card is my go-to card, and then I have the Chase Ink Business Plus card, which is the same. It's the equivalent to the Chase Ink Preferred card, but it's actually better than the Chase Ink Preferred card because it has 5-point categories as well. It's almost identical to this card, and I'm gonna have to reevaluate everything. I'm gonna look at that card again and see just the differences because it's been so long. They don't even have the card is not. They don't even offer the card anymore. But I'm gonna look at the benefits because they're very similar. I get 5 points for every dollar spent on internet, phone, and cable with that card too. So I will look at that card, reevaluate that card, and maybe make a change. I don't know. We'll look at it. But yeah, just wanted to go over that real quick. And what do you guys think? What do you guys think about the Chase Ink Cash card? Who has it? Let me know if you guys have the card. Just put it in the chat and let me know what your experience has been with the card. All right, we're going to go over and we'll talk a little. Let's see. We'll look at the chat real quick and see if anybody has questions. And if you have a question specifically for me, just put at TEC and I'll make sure to answer those questions for you. And anything else? Let's see here. The like button, hit the like button, guys, please. We have about 42 people in the room. We have about 19 likes. So if you could please, if you haven't hit the like button, please do so. It will help YouTube push this out to more people, and that's what we want. We want them to promote it to more people. As far as our WhatsApp group, and I'll tell you guys because I talked about it yesterday. So I have closed off the WhatsApp group for people that like the link. So I closed the link off so you can't just get in automatically. We're now at a point now where it's going to be a $20 lifetime. You pay $20 and you'll be in for as long as we have the WhatsApp group. There's a lot of good information in there. And what I started finding is, and just this last week, it started happening where people were just jumping in there to spam the group. Because they see, oh yeah, there's I think there's 86 people in there. They see there's 86 people in there, and they think, hey, we can jump in here and spam. So I want to cut that out. I want only serious people in the group. And initially, when I started the group, that's the way that I wanted to go with having a fee to get in. That way, I knew that people would be serious about it. But I wanted to open it up to everyone, just to get people in there and talking. And so we got some people in there, and it really started to grow. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to hold off. We'll hold off, and we'll just keep it free and let people come in. But now that we're getting to this point where people are starting to spam, I want to make sure that just for the group's sake, I want to make sure that that's not what it becomes, just a big billboard for people to advertise. Lyndon, thank you very much for the super chat, buddy. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. And like I said, you guys got to check his channel out. How to get an 800 credit score. You know what? I was, and I will do. So we have a WhatsApp group, and I will post your channel in that group, because we were discussing, and I kind of alluded to it earlier, but we were discussing building your credit and stuff like that. And it was kind of sad because one person was in there and they were just talking about they don't have their credit's not good, and just, I don't want to say giving up, but the whole thing was we were talking about travel credit cards and stuff like that, and they didn't see a reason to invest $200 in getting a secured credit card to try to improve their credit. They were just kind of like, whatever, my credit's bad. And to me, I don't know. I see it a whole different way. I don't care if you want to get credit cards or not. You should improve your credit. You should be working to improve your credit, because it helps out when you want to get a mortgage. You get cheaper interest rates, which means you have to pay less, or you can pay less for that mortgage. Same when you get a car. Some places won't even take you if your credit is really bad. Or if your credit is bad, then they're going to hike up that interest, and you're going to be paying a lot more for the car. So I think it's really important. Credit is really important. And I want to reach out to that person. I might reach out to him privately on WhatsApp and just send him a link. Hey, check this guy out. Check his channel out. He can talk about how to build your credit, because that's something that you really need to focus on. I think you should focus on. You shouldn't get to a point where it's just it's just bad. It's just going to continue to be bad, because it can always improve. And that by it improving, you're going to save money. So, and I think the quote that the person said on there was something like, millionaires don't get rich on credit cards, or something like that. But I can tell you, there are a lot of millionaires who have credit cards, because what millionaires understand, and what people who have a lot of money understand, is use other people's money to make money. That's what they understand. So it's not about they want to keep their money, but use other people's money. And so that's why a lot of people who have a lot of money, they have all these different businesses, right? Because they're write-offs or tax write-offs. They're able to get loans and all that stuff to start these businesses, use other people's money with the loans, and then do tax write-offs, and they're earning and they're able to keep their money. So I will tell you, most people who have a lot of money probably have good credit too. I'll just say that. And a lot of them are very, very frugal, very, very cheap. And I found this out. I have a friend who owns a business, and actually it's my friend's boss, but he became a friend, and we're all whatever. But he owns a business, and he is very cheap, very cheap. He's one of those people that will go to, and he, like my friend got him a room in Vegas, and my friend gambles a lot, so he was able to get him a room, like a comped room, so he didn't have to pay for it or anything. So he set him up, with a nice room. And in that room, you have the refrigerator. In that refrigerator, you have all the different things in there. So um, his boss, I know that that stuff costs money, but apparently his boss didn't know that stuff costs money, but just wanted it. And like I said, just because he's very frugal, he's like, wow, look at all this stuff. I got to take this stuff with me. So it wasn't like he was just eating it every once in a while, every day or whatever. He cleared out the whole refrigerator when he left. Just took all that stuff out of there and took it home. So yeah, things like that. Some of the richest people are very, very frugal, and that's probably how they were able to amass so much money. So all right, let me go ahead and get in these questions. I know I start talking and just keep talking, and then the questions keep growing, and so then I miss stuff. Okay, Nate just says love the music in the intro. Thank you. You know, it's funny. I'm gonna work on things. I'm constantly working on different things, and I think I should have like an intro, right? I have an intro to this show, and I don't. So I wanna work on that. So have like a proper intro with some little music in the background, and then start the show. So that I'll be working on that too. This time I just started, and usually I have that starting soon thing. I had that open, didn't realize it, so it happens. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're gonna try to make this as professional as possible with the live stream. I see other people getting interested in live streams. I was watching Credit Shifu's live stream earlier today. I think he said he's going to start doing live streams every week. I think, and this is not just for the travel credit card community or the credit card community, but as a whole, I'm seeing a lot more people interested in doing live streams, and I like it. And the reason that I like it is because I can talk with you guys directly. I can set aside an hour, set aside 2 hours of my time, sit down, and we can just talk. We can talk about travel credit cards. We're all talking about the same, we all have the same interests. And I think even larger channels, I think, can benefit from doing live streams, because you can, even if you can't answer everyone's questions, you can still reach out and pick a few questions and answer those questions. And if you're on an hour and you're doing Q&A, there are a lot of questions that you can go through in an hour. And what I've seen in some of the larger channels, what they do is they have kind of like they have a different avenue. So in the chat, they have like a form. So you can go like Google Forms. You can go to the Google form and then ask your question through the Google form. That way it's showing up on another screen so they can see, okay, these are the questions that these people have. And then if you can't answer that question during the live stream, then you can get back to them and answer the question at a later time, or carry it over to the next live stream and then answer the question. I see Nick Nimmin. I don't know if you guys watch him, but Nick Nimmin has they do live streams, and they have a pretty big room every time they do their live streams on Saturday. And that's what they do. They have a forum. They go to the forum and work it out that way. Anyway, yeah, I'm seeing more and more people doing live streams. I think it's great. Like I said, I think as far as a community builder, it's the best. It's the best thing. I enjoy it the most. I still like putting out videos, like doing videos and editing them and putting them out. But the live streams are really where it's at now. And I think in the future, we'll probably see YouTube move more into the live stream as a norm, right? I mean, you kind of see things evolve, and I think one of the things that YouTube is going to evolve into a lot of people doing live streams. Okay. All right, David saying 12-hour drive today. Wow, man. Drive safe, man. And so Joe Hill Experience said he received it. Cool. And Dolly, thank you very much, Dolly. Dolly's giving us the rundown. So if you guys have questions, just put at TEC. I'll make sure that I address those questions. All right. Let's go ahead and move forward here. Got a lot of stuff in the building. Yeah, what's going on, Cakeology? So Cakeology has a channel as well. He talks about business credit. So we were just talking about the Chase Inc. business cash card. He talks about business credit, how to get business credit, not just credit cards, but also how to make your business right. So incorporating your business, all that stuff. He talks a lot about that stuff. That's what his channel is all about. So go over and check his channel out. Click the little three dots on the right hand side there, and it'll take you over to his channel. And then subscribe to his channel, and then binge watch his stuff right after you finish watching the live stream here. Okay. All right. All right. What's going on, Brian? Okay. And I gave the shout out to Waller's Wallet. He has a channel too. So Waller's Wallet, you got to check him out. He talks about travel credit cards. He was on our show last week. Has some really good content. He's doing live streams too. So yeah, check it. I don't know if he has a set schedule. If you do have a schedule for your live streams, let us know, Dustin. But he does do live streams, so check him out. Yeah, Donnie, road to 10,000 subscribers. So this is my goal, okay? And I'm not even gonna call it my goal. This is our goal. Our goal in the TEC family is to hit 10,000 subscribers by December 28th of this year. So please, guys, if you're in here and you're new and you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and hit the little bell notification. That way you'll get notified anytime that I put out a video or I do a live stream. Live streams, sometimes they're random. And I will tell you, I'm going to Colombia in 6 days, something like that. I'll be in Colombia, and I'm going to be doing some live streams, impromptu. Hey, I'm sitting on the metro, and I'm going to do a live stream, and we'll talk for 30 minutes or so. You're going to want to be notified, and anytime I go on live, they notify you right away if you hit that little bell notification. So make sure you do that. But yes, please subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to that 10,000, and once we hit the 10,000, YouTube looks at people that hit 10,000 subscribers. They look at channels like that a lot different than they look at some of the smaller channels. That's just the way it is. And when I say they look at, they promote more. So if they see, you know what, this person got to 10,000, they've done some stuff to get there. It's not easy to get to 10,000 subscribers. So once you do get there, then they like to promote your content a little bit more than some of the smaller channels. So that's the main push there. And then they also provide a lot of training and stuff for people who hit 10,000. So I'll be able to have access to some other stuff, other training at the YouTube space and all that stuff, which in turn will help build the channel. And I can do collabs and stuff like that. And I'm meeting people who are all YouTubers at this YouTube space. And they have a YouTube space out in Los Angeles, so it's not too far from me, about 45 minutes. Not 45 minutes, what am I saying? Like 30 minutes away. So anyway, that is the goal, 10,000 subscribers. We want to hit that. And right now I had a real bad, I don't know, for whatever reason, subscribers go up and down. And right now we're in the downswing. I don't know why. I'm pretty much putting out the same content. I have dropped off a little bit as far as how many videos I've been putting out. So maybe I'll increase that and maybe that will help. But yeah, my subscriber count is dropped a little bit. So right now, and I think I talked about this before, I think we're at about 92 to 9,300 by the end of by December 28th. So we have work to do. We have about 700 subscribers that we need to pick up. Now, over time, that's not that much, right? I mean, it could be a matter of an extra 30 to 40 subscribers a week. So it's not really that much in the big scheme of things, but we do need to work it out and increase a little bit. So if you have friends, family members, I tell people this, just go ahead and hit the little subscribe button on their phone. And or just tell them, hey, yeah, you know what, subscribe to this guy, is really good, he's putting out a lot of good content, and we're on a mission to try to hit this 10,000. So all right, let's move on here. But yeah, Waller's Wallet, check his channel out, really good content over there. All right, and I'm thinking that bot's working as far as giving you guys points. So at some point try to see if you guys are earning points. All right. And Nate and Jess, yeah, so they were asking about Colombia. Yeah, I will be doing live streams in Colombia. I will. The whole reason I went out and got this phone is so I can do live streams. That's the whole reason. And then I mean the camera on this phone is a lot better than most phones. You know, you got the iPhone just came out with the 3 cameras, and but the Pixels, for those of you who don't know, they might not be the best phone out there, but as far as cameras, they have some of the best camera quality. And you know, you guys know I'm big on camera stuff, so yeah, that's the reason that I got that phone. So I'll be using that out there, and I should be able to get a pretty good signal. Like I said, I don't know. I really don't know as far as gigabytes, how many gigabytes you use to do a live stream. So that I'll have to find out. And so a lot of my live streams will probably be with Wi-Fi. And then when I'm out and about and I don't have Wi-Fi, then I'll go ahead and then just use the gigabyte. I just don't want to run over the 22 gigs. I'm gonna pay for the unlimited anyway, but I don't want to get to a point where they start ramping me down. As far as how they throttle you down once you get over a certain amount. I don't want to get to that point, because then I won't be able to do any live streams when I'm out walking around. Okay. Waller's wallet. All right. Saying, Dahlia, I saw you had some interesting comments in the thread earlier. Yeah, we had a discussion in our WhatsApp group too about yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try to avoid that whole topic, but yeah, that was interesting. Okay, let's see. All right, guys. Questions specifically for me, just put at TEC. And Waller saying, love Fi. So he loves that Google Fi. I'm guessing that's what he's saying. Yeah, I swear by it now. Well, I shouldn't even say that. I haven't used it yet. I haven't used it in another country yet, so I can't speak on that. But I think it's a great option, and there are people that do swear by it that got me interested in it, because before I didn't know what to do. I have a Verizon phone, and for those of you who don't know, Verizon is very expensive when you're out of the country. So I wanted another option. And so I'm gonna go ahead and get this phone. Another great thing about Google Fi is the fact that you can pause it. So I pay my monthly bill, $20 a month plus $10 for each gigabyte. And when I'm in the U.S., I don't use this phone that often, and I'll have it at home. I'll have the Wi-Fi set. But if I want to pause it, I can. So let's say I do a trip every 3 months, 4 months, I can pause it and not have to pay that $20 a month and not have to pay for gigabytes. For that period, and then when I'm ready to travel again, just start it up again and go, and then just use that phone. Don't use my Verizon phone for anything. So real good setup. Okay, all right. And Julio saying, yeah, enjoy Google Fi in Colombia. I think Julio had it out there in Colombia, so that's cool, man. We just got a new subscriber. I haven't been seeing the new subscribers. I think is that I can't see that. That's very small. Is it PL? Is it Pila? I can't see. But anyway, thank you for subscribing to the channel. The print is really small for me. Let's see. Yeah, PLLA. Thank you for subscribing, man. Really appreciate it. All right, so let's go ahead and continue here. And guys, please hit the like button if you can. If you have not done so, if you just came in the room or if you've been here for a little bit and you haven't hit the like button, please do so we can really promote it out. We got about 39 people in the room. I'm hoping we can get to at least 50, start hitting like a new bar. Usually we hit about 40, but if we can start hitting 50 and then just move that bar up, that would be really, really great. So we just need to promote it out more, I think. All right. Okay, so Julio's saying that the data is fast even when using VPN service. Okay, cool, man, cool. That's good to hear. Because when I was in oh God, what is going on my phone? Sometimes I'm talking, and that's one thing about this Google phone is uh one thing about this phone is it's listening in the background, so I can just be talking, and if I say anything, maybe I did say that G word, and you say that word, and then it opens up. How can I help you? Which is crazy. And I'm going to tell you a funny story. So I have it set up now, and it's by my bed when I'm sleeping, and I have the best ideas. I don't know if you guys are like this, but I have the best ideas when I'm getting ready to go to sleep or when I just wake up. That's when I have the best ideas for shows or just for random stuff. And so now it's cool because I can like wake up. Actually, am I able to have I done that? Yeah, I have done it. So I unlock my phone before I go to sleep. And so when I'm laying there and I have something good and something that I want to keep, like make a note of, I can just make a note, just say it. I don't have to grab my phone or anything like that. I can just say what the note is, and then it will make the note for me. So I don't have to get out of bed or turn my phone, flip my phone on or anything like that. So that's cool. Or if I want to set an alarm, I can just say, "Hey, set an alarm for 7 a.m." Okay, setting alarm for 7 a.m. So yeah. Anyway, simple things in life, but yeah, I know. But yeah, for whatever reason, when it's really late and I'm tired, that's when my mind just really comes up with these crazy ideas, and some of them are pretty good. Let's see. But yeah, I struggled. That's one of the problems. I struggled when I was in Hawaii, just getting a signal and being able to do live streams, and I was really bummed out about it because I wanted to share some of the experience with you guys, but I couldn't. It was just horrible, uh, horrible service. Even when I was on my phone, and doing it on your phone is okay, but for any long streams, I'm gonna want to do it like on a laptop, just because I have all my stuff here and I can flip to different screens and show you guys things and all that. So but don't get me wrong. I will be I will be doing it on the phone, but that'll probably be like a 30-minute live stream where I'm out somewhere and I'm just talking about different things. Okay, okay. Waller's Wallet saying he had the A6000. Wish it had a flip out cam. I moved to the M50. So that Canon M50, that's a very good camera too. I didn't have 30 minutes of time out period. Okay, yeah. So yeah, Waller's Wallet. So he switched to that micro the crop sensor M50, and they've kind of Canon. Let me just say this: I started out with Canon, and I love Canon for 8 years, and I recently switched over to Sony, and I couldn't be happier. And the main reason Canon does not up they have the capabilities to make really really good cameras, but they really hold back on their stuff a lot more than Sony. So you saw that now they have the new Canon mirrorless cameras. Everyone's jumping into the mirrorless market, and you have the M50, which I think is an excellent camera. But now they're kind of discontinuing it in the sense that they're not giving it any attention or giving it as much attention now they have their flagship mirrorless cameras, and that's where all the attention's going. So it's kind of sad. Like Sony is at least they will continue to promote their line. So even though they have the A7R3, which I have that camera, it's an amazing camera. The A7 III, the A7 or the God, I'm getting all confused. The A7S2, and they'll be having the A7S3. So they have all these cameras, but they still will promote and make new cameras that are the A6000, A6300, A6400, A6100. So they'll still work with those cameras, which I think is great. But yeah, Canon seems to that M50. I don't know what they're going to do in the future with that camera, but it doesn't seem like they want to really push it. There was another mirrorless camera, the Canon M. I think it was just the Canon M or something like that. Their first one, the first one that came out, I got that one. I liked that camera. I liked it a lot, but I moved on to, like I said, moved on to Sony. All right. Janelle saying no. She's asking about the poll. Is it how many cards can you have? No, just how many cards do you have? How many cards do you have currently? And I guess you can consider an authorized user if you actually have that credit card. Yeah. Did I say cameras? God. How many credit cards do you have? Yeah. So how many credit cards do you have? And if you are an authorized user and you actually have the credit card, I would count that. I just kind of want to get an idea of how many credit cards people have out there. Okay. All right. So we're about halfway through the show. And get this link. This is up here. All right, so we have Lyndon here, and I'm going to give him another little plug here. He is our Super Chat Person of the Month. So we'll go ahead and give him there's a link there, so you want to check his channel out, How to Get an 800 Credit Score. Really great content over there, I'm telling you. I watch his live streams. He has live streams on Wednesdays at 8:15 Central Time, 8:15 Central Time. So you want to check him out if you're trying to build your credit. If you want to get these credit cards, you have to have good credit. You do. That's one thing you have to have. So this is he's got the perfect channel for that to work on your credit. So go ahead and check him out. There's the link, and subscribe, and then binge watch his stuff. He's got really good content. Okay, Barry Reed, what's going on? Looking for a good business card for my home-based business. Chase is preferred because I like UR points. Ink preferred or Ink Cash? Ink. Okay, so you don't have any ink cards yet. I would probably, well, it depends. There's two factors that you need to think about. Do you need the ink preferred? So do you travel? If you do travel right now, the sign-up bonus is really good with that Chase Ink preferred. It's 80,000 sign-up bonus, and it's a card that will allow you to use the transfer partners. So if you're planning on getting into that game with the transfer partners and everything, then that Chase Ink preferred is probably a better card for you. Now, if you don't travel and you just want a good cashback option, then I would go with the Chase Ink Cash card. I think it's good. So it's good for a cashback option if you want to do that. So if, let's say you have a business and you just want cash back for your business, you want to be able to purchase some things for your business, but you have no real interest in traveling, then go with that cash card. But the preferred is a better card, but it does have a $95 annual fee, and it's geared toward people who want to use points for travel. And one other thing too, there's a little bit of sense of urgency when it comes to that preferred card, because that sign-up bonus is probably not going to be there forever. The 80,000 sign-up bonuses right now for Chase cards, the 80,000 sign-up bonus is the highest sign-up bonus that you can get with a card like that, like a flexible point card. All right. Kevin, what's going on? Nice to see you. Okay, so Jeremy's saying that I missed the background you used to have when you started this channel. Yeah, I still have it. It's still there. It's my kitchen. And so it's not always, the table's not always the cleanest and all that. So this is set aside specifically for, and I use this for the live streams. When I first started, I used it for the live streams, and it's always set. So all I need to do, and for those of you who don't know, I actually showed Jason this. So I think I might have actually showed this on the show before. So everything is on remote. So if I'm ready to go, like with the exception of the candle and the light that I have shining back there, everything's on a remote. So I just sit down. I'm like a rock star. I just come in here, sit down, flip the switch for the lights on here, and I'm ready to go. So that's why I like this setup. compared to that. For live streams, it works better. But I still have that other set in the kitchen. And what I'm probably going to do in the future is shoot some more videos from that. But I'm going to get another camera angle and then shoot some videos because yeah, all that stuff is still there. It hasn't gone anywhere. Let's see. It's just more comfortable here, to be flat honest. Because when I'm sitting in the kitchen, like I have to pull the chair out and sit in the kitchen, and it's just, I don't know, it's weird. It's just different. Oh my God. All right. Nate and Jess. So they're going way back here. I like watching the let's see, I like watching the video reviews when you do the candy bars from different countries. Jess and I really like crunchy bars are like chocolate covered honeycomb. Yeah. So if you guys don't know, all right, I had to find myself on YouTube, right? So I was doing a variety of different videos, just kind of putting different things out there. I'm actually kind of embarrassed of some of them because they were just silly. But what I was doing is I was getting one of the, like they have these little care packages, like you can get, God, I can't even remember the name of it now, but you pay like $20 a month or something like that, and they send you these candies from all over the world. And I thought it was really interesting. So I was doing like, maybe I'll pick up, for live streams, I'll just pick it up again and start doing those like before the show or in the middle of the show, just do like a review of a candy bar. But it was cool because it's candy from all over the world. And so we're accustomed to like candies in the US. Like even when I go to, like when I went to Thailand, you get the same candy bars. Or yeah, you get the same candy bars, and they taste a little different, or they're different. Like they have different ingredients in them. So I find that interesting, and so I would do these little reviews. I did a few videos on it, and this is a while. We're talking like maybe 2-3 years ago. I did a few reviews on different candy and stuff like that. So yeah, you know what? Now that you're saying that, I might even get that back. Just get it, have it sent to me, and then just kind of experiment on some of the different candies on the show. Just talk about it and stuff. But I found that a lot of this stuff, I wasn't either tastes just like something that we have here and they just rebranded it and sell it out there, or it just was not anything that I liked. Like it just, the taste was not, it was an acquired taste, I guess. I didn't like it. All right, so Dustin says he's headed out. Thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I really appreciate it. And yeah, definitely want to have you back on the show, and we'll do some more collabs in the future. All right, let's see. Will the A6000 overheat on a live stream, even with the dummy battery and the wall adapter? I don't know. I just know that camera it's kind of obsolete now. I mean, it's a great camera. It is a great camera, but it's kind of obsolete because you've had what you have the A6300, the A6400, the A6100 now that's going to be released with the A6600. So you have 4 cameras that have come out since the A6000, and all of them are better cameras, and they've all addressed that overheating issue. So if I were you, you're probably not going to get that good of a deal with that camera, the A6000. I don't even know how much they're going for right now, but I would go with one of the newer cameras, because you got to look at technology too, and you want to get a camera that has a little bit of, it's future proof, right? So you want to get a camera that has up-to-date technology. That way, 5 years down the road, it'll still be a decent camera. And then if you want to upgrade, you can. But if you get a camera that's already 5 years old, or I don't know, how's it? I think, yeah, it's about 4 to 5 years old. You get a camera that's already old. Well, now you get that camera, and then you're going to have to get another camera in the future, because it's not future proof. Now, there's certain things, and I always I'll promote a lot of stuff that I use. I use the Panasonic cameras right now. Panasonic G7 is what I use for live streams and what I use for my videos, and that's an older camera, reasonably priced, about $500, and great quality. Great quality. You guys are looking at it right now. It has great quality. The only thing is, it's not a good car. It doesn't have good autofocus, so it's not a camera that you're going to want to take out walking around, vlogging, and stuff like that. That camera is frustrating to use when you're walking around because you think you should be in focus and you're not in focus, and it doesn't have image stabilization in body, so your footage is a little shaky. Which any camera that's out there right now that's not on a gimbal, you're going to have shaky footage, even if it has image stabilization. But the image stabilization does help a little bit. So just something to think about. But A6000, I really wouldn't get that camera right now. I would probably get one of the newer cameras that are out, but I would wait. So wait until November is when they're going to launch the A6600, I believe, either late October or November. And once they release that camera, then you're going to see the prices go down a little bit when it comes to different cameras. So if you were to ask me which camera should I get, the A6000 or the Panasonic G7, I would go with the G7. I think it's a better camera right now, and you don't have to worry about overheating issues. Now, the sensor size on that camera, the sensor size on the Panasonic G7 is smaller. It's a micro four thirds compared to a crop sensor, which is a larger sensor in the A6000. So, and you're asking about the sensor size. The larger the sensor, the better image quality you're going to get when it comes to like bokeh, like blowing out this background. You can blow it out even more with the A6000. But I'm telling you, the Panasonic, those cameras are workhorses. And most video that you see today, I'm talking professional video, they're not using full frame sensors. They're not using, well, within reason, it's a crop sensor is what they're using. So you're not getting like a full, like people, like when you're in the photography market, everyone talks about full frame. You got to get full frame. Which full frame is great. And I have full frame cameras. But when I shoot video, you don't have to have that same quality. You can have a crop sensor, and that's the same quality that you're seeing on TV right now. The same quality that you're seeing in the movies that they're putting out right now. It's a crop sensor. So just something to think about. But I would go Panasonic G7 over the A6000 right now. All right, let's move on. Cards and cameras. Yeah, that actually be a good title for a show there, Nation. Cards and cameras. All right. Oh. Let's go ahead and move through. I know I've fallen way behind here. Okay, Mr. Choco is saying that the Chasing Cash card is the best earning cash card, hands down. Yeah, I think zero annual fee. You just can't beat that card. It's a great card. Chris, what's going on? Just got approved for the Ink Preferred 3 weeks ago. We'll hit the minimum spend soon. How long should I wait to apply for the Chasing Cash? That's up to you. You definitely don't want to do it within the same month. I would wait past that. I generally wait 3 to 4 months before I get another card. So if I get a card, sign-up bonus, hit the sign-up bonus. Or when I get a card, from the time that I apply for the card and get approved, I usually wait 3 to 4 months. And I only get cards when I need them. So if it's a time where I need to get a card, that's when I'll get one. I'm not just getting cards just to get them. The Ink Cash card was one of those cards I wasn't planning on getting, and I was kind of at a point where I got in the United Explorer card. I hit the sign-up bonus, and I wasn't planning on getting another card, but then I saw it, and I'm like, wait a minute, $500, 50,000 sign-up bonus? Yeah, and zero annual fee? Yeah, this is the card I'm getting. I need to get this card, so that's why I got it. I got it in May, so I haven't had it too long. Poophead, what's going on, buddy? Let's see. What's up, man? I got this card, and the process of getting your first business card is a hassle. Hopefully, it won't be as difficult when I apply for the Ink Preferred. Yeah, they do ask you for, and let me tell you the story about that. So the Chasing, all the Chase ink cards that I got, they went to pending, all of them. And so, yeah, they scrutinize your stuff a little bit, but it's very simple stuff. Like they just ask questions. Like, okay, let me just I'll go through the series of cards I got. So I got the Chase Ink Business Plus card, which is the Chase Ink Business Preferred card now. That was the first card that I got. They put me in pending. I waited about a week, and then I called them, and they just asked me a couple of questions, like maybe 3 questions. How much money does your company make? How long has your company been going? Or, when did you start your company? So how long have you been in business? And I think that was it. I think there was only 2 questions. Then the lady went away for about 2 minutes, came back, said, "Congratulations, here's your credit limit. We'll send the card right out to you." So that was the first card. Credit limit was low. It was like 6,000 or something like that. So I was probably like at the bare minimum when it came to the credit limit. But I didn't care. I just wanted the card, right? I don't. When it comes to credit limits, I don't care. Like, within reason, right? Most cards are going to give you at least 5,000 credit limit, and the cards that I have, like the lowest card that I have, is that card is 6,000 a credit limit. But it's probably because I didn't have any history, any business history, anything that they could find. So they were basing it mainly on my personal credit and the fact that I had some other cards out and all that stuff. So anyway, that was the first card. Second card I got was the Chase Ink Unlimited. And when I got that card, it went to pending, and I contacted them right away. So I went to pending. 10 minutes later, called them. Hey, just apply for your credit card. Just wanted to know if you needed any other information, like any further information. So the gentleman said, "Okay, let me check it out." So he pulled it up. He's like, "Oh, okay, I see it here. Give me 1 second." So he went away. Like 3-4 minutes later, came back. Said, "Congratulations. We'll be sending your card out. Here's a credit limit." It was like 12,000 for that credit limit. And that one, he didn't ask me any questions at all. It was a matter of just flipping a switch, basically. So something came through, and maybe it was I was a sole proprietor, and they just needed to physically approve it. So that's what happened there. So then comes I didn't get all these cards at one, back to back. So I got the United Explorer card. I got the business version of that card. Got accepted, no problem, no pending. It immediately was accepted with that card. And I think that was another 12,000 or 13,000 for the credit limit for that one. And so then when I went to the Chase Ink cash card, applied for the card. This time it didn't say pending. It basically said, "We're reviewing your application." Well, I guess it's pending. "We're reviewing your application," but usually they'll tell you, like, they'll get back to you in 30 days. They said, "We're reviewing your application. We'll contact you ASAP," or something like that. And so I waited, and this one I didn't call right away. So I waited a couple of days, and I was going to give it a week, and then I was going to call. So I waited a couple of days, didn't hear anything, and so I was going on my Chase account to pay a bill. And when I get on my Chase account, I'm looking at my business cards, and I'm like, "Wait, I got an extra card there. What is that card?" So I look at it. Sure enough, it's a Chase Ink cash card. They never contacted me. They never contacted me. They just approved it and sent the card out to me. So yeah, that's kind of the way it is. So I guess you might have to go through a few hoops. Look, I can't talk. You might have to go through a few hoops to get the card, but they are worth it. They're worth it. And it got easier. So the first time they asked me a few questions, the second time it was just a matter of me calling and then saying, "Okay, yeah, you're good." And then the last time it was a matter of them saying, "We'll check it out and we'll get right back to you." And then they just send me the card. So yeah, pretty interesting how that works. Okay. Okay. Oh, and then Choco's saying that they will pull your credit with when you're a corporation too, so they'll still pull your credit in that situation. Right. Okay, let's work through these. I'm getting way behind, guys. Oh, we're almost at the bottom here, so that's good. Morgan, nice to see you. Thanks you for stopping by. Let's see. Camera Lover, what's going on, buddy? Camera Lover, I got my new channel. I just started it, so you're gonna want to check it out. And I had a link earlier. Did I still have this link? I still have the link, so we'll put it on there. Guys, please just go by there, check it out. Check out the video, like the video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. I'm starting out new again, and it's a grind. It's a grind. It's still a grind on this channel. Don't get me wrong, but when you first start out, it is a grind. YouTube doesn't know what you're doing. They don't care what you're doing. In order to get out there, you have to have people watching, and you have to have people engaging in your videos. If not, then your videos are just gonna fall off. It'll take years and years to get subscribers. So I'm really trying to get this channel going as fast as possible. So if you could do that for me, just go over there, check the channel out, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and then hit the like button on the video. I'd really appreciate it. And then if you have ideas too, if you guys have ideas for videos, let me know. Just let me know in the comment section, and I'll definitely consider doing those videos, because I want to make it about the community. I want to make that channel the same way the channel is, and I'm going to be doing live streams over there as well, just talking camera stuff. But I want to make it a community of people who, if you have questions and stuff like that, I can answer those questions. I can help you guys out, make better videos and stuff. So that is the goal. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm hoping all the points and everything worked out. It looks like people were able to check points, I think, or no. Checking your points. Yeah, it's saying that. So you guys should be able to check. Thank you, Camera Lover. I appreciate the sub. Yeah, it looks like you guys are able to check points. I'm hoping. Let me see if the points are even up. Okay. Too many screens open here, guys. Okay, maybe I closed it off. Oh no, here it is. Okay. Wow, are they showing points? Oh no, here we go. All right. I was like, wow, there's like 4 people have points and no one else has points. Okay, guys, if you guys are in the room and you have not hit the like button, please hit that like button so we can promote this out. We'll be on for probably another 10 minutes, so if you can hit the like button. We're trying to get to 50 likes every video, so if you can help us out, that would really be appreciated. We're about 31 likes right now. So yeah, we have our leaderboard, and first day, how to get an 800 credit score. It's got 100 points. So, and then everyone else is here. Nate and Jess, Choco, Janelle, PLLA. I don't know. Is it PLA? I don't know what it is, man. I don't know how to say your name. Julio, Hip, Rolo, Randy, what's going on? You got a chat, Randy? Just put us in, say something in the chat so we can give you a shout out. Andre and Andrea, did they come in? I didn't even see them in here. Did I give them a shout out? I can't remember. But they have some points here. Dolly, and no, I reset everything, so it should all be new points. Morgan, Supreme Deals. Actually, Andre and Andrea didn't say anything because they're on a live stream right now. Waller's Wallet, Chris, Life for Business. Thank you guys all for stopping by. Travel Explorer Click. That guy's here. All right. And guys, so I do see some names that aren't. Just give me a thumbs up or something when you come in. That way I can at least give you a shout out. Just show my appreciation. I just, maybe you want to just be incognito. You don't want people to know that you're watching, but I really appreciate you guys taking the time out to come by, and I want to give you guys a shout out when you're here. So if you want to, only if you want to, just let me know. Let me know you're here. That way we can give you a shout out there. All right. Okay, guys. Any other questions? Feel free. Like I said, we'll be on a few more minutes, so feel free to put it in the chat if you guys have any questions. Let's see. All right. And Nate and Jess, I think Camera Lover was saying he subscribed to my new channel, not this channel. I think he was already subscribed here. But yeah. Okay, guys, any questions? Let's see. Thoughts on the City Double Cash to thank you points? I think it's good. I think it's and this is Todd asking this question. Um, I think it's a good thing. I how can I say? City has always been third to me when it comes to the hierarchy of ecosystem, credit card ecosystems. But it's always good when you have that cashback card that gives you 2 points for every dollar spent in all categories. That's a real good card to have because it fits in all those different spots where you can't maximize your earn possibility. So, or what am I saying? It fits into those categories where you're only going to get 1 point for every dollar spent. So now you can get at least 2 points for every dollar spent, and now you can transfer those points or use those points as thank you points. I think it's a great thing. It's just like what Chase has been doing and what American Express has been doing. So it's definitely a positive. So yeah, I don't see that's not a mistake that they're making. That's for sure. That's a step in the right direction. Maybe they should have announced that prior to the whole travel insurance devaluation there, or not devaluation, but the fact that they're cutting the travel insurance. Maybe they should have put that out there first, got ahead of the game. But I don't know. City does things a little different. You see American Express, they usually will come with good and bad. They usually don't come with just bad and not have anything good to kind of change the subject or change the story. Okay, so Janelle has a good question there. How many screens do I have in front of me? Three. That's why you see me constantly looking all around. I used. And the reason that I just use my laptop is because I didn't know anything about putting monitors together and all that. And even I didn't even see a need to do all that. But there's a need. There definitely is, because I can have one that's dedicated just to YouTube. So everything that's on YouTube, so I can see the live stream if it's healthy. I can see all the information when it comes to how many likes the video has and all that stuff. That's why I can keep reminding you guys about the likes and all that. I can see the chat, and the chat is right in front of me. And then I can have another screen that's dedicated to if I want to pull something onto another screen. So like when we were watching the Chase when you guys were looking at my page, looking at the Chase Ink stuff, I can pull that up. So that's another thing that I can do. So that's why I have to have at least two monitors, and then that third monitor is good if I'm doing Skype calls. It's good to have a dedicated monitor for just so I can have the Skype call in there, so I can look at someone when I'm talking. So that's when I do that. So I'll move one monitor over a little bit and have that so I can look at that person when I'm talking. It seems a little weird when you're talking just to the camera. So as long as I have a person there, then we can kind of go back and forth and talk. It just seems a little more like a regular conversation. And so that's what I do. All right, Andre and Andrea, they say we are here. Cool. So Andre and Andrea love crossing borders. He just got engaged. I don't know if he showed that video. He showed it to us in the WhatsApp group. You got to watch it. I've never been married, and yeah, it's pretty. It's good. It's good. So they went to a restaurant, and he asked her to marry him, and she freaked out, of course. But it was great. It was great. So I don't know if you put it out yet. Let us know, Andre, if you put that video out anywhere else. Maybe you're saving it for a video that you're going to put together. But yeah, it was good. It's a must watch. So you want to go over to their channel. They talk about international. Well, basically, let me give you the backstory. So Andre lived in the U.S., lived in Florida for a number of years, and decided to move to Colombia. He met a girl in Colombia, Colombian, and now he moved to Colombia, lives in Cali, Colombia, with his girlfriend, now fiance, and they just talk about life. So he comes from the American moving to Colombia standpoint, and then they just share their life with you and how life is in Colombia. So you guys all know I love Colombia. I love going there, and so that's how I met Andre. And I haven't met him in person, but through the WhatsApp group. We have a Colombia WhatsApp group. That's how I met him, and we'll meet up in Colombia at some point, I'm sure. hopefully before the wedding, and then at the wedding, because I do plan on going to his wedding. Hopefully, if he invites me. Wait, I'm talking. Wait a minute. But you get it. Yeah. So I do plan on meeting up with him in the future. But really good channel. So go over there, check it out. Watch his videos. He's doing live streams now, so they're doing live streams together. So I think he moved. He's back in the States right now, just working on. He's working on some business stuff. But once he's done with that business stuff, then he's going to go back to Cali, Colombia. But yeah, they're doing live streams. So go to their channel, and they talk about a lot of different things when it comes to relationships and stuff. Some really good stuff. So, all right, let's see. Any other questions, guys? Yeah. So, and Janelle and Lyndon, if you guys have any questions, I know you guys do live streams too. So, if you like something that you see and you have questions about, hey, how did you do this? How did you do that? Just hit me up in the WhatsApp group. I'd be more than happy to talk with you guys, and if you need some help or if you are curious about how I do things, yeah, feel free to shoot and ask me any questions. Okay. Nate and Jess is saying, if I got a new job with higher pay, should I go to the branch to tell Chase my income went up in advance of applying for an Ink Cash card? Well, they ask you when you apply for the card, they ask you what your income is, so you can put it on there. If you're concerned about I would just apply. I would just apply online. But if you're concerned about not getting approved, maybe go in branch. But I don't know. When it comes to business cards, and you guys have property and stuff like that, so you have rental property. So I don't really see there being an issue. So I would just try to apply online. But now, if you do get pending, and I'm telling you, I got pending all 3 times, and I got all 3 cards. So just because you go pending doesn't mean you're not going to get the card. It just means that they need to look into things. So, all right. Hi, Andre and Andrea. Just went over and subscribed to the channel. Cool. Thank you, Nate and Jess, for going over to Andre and Andrea's channel. They're going to be doing more live streams too. I've been talking to Andre for the longest, because we've been in this WhatsApp group since like February of this year, and I've been telling him since he started his channel. I think he started his channel like April or May. So since he started his channel, I'm telling him, man, you got to get out and do these live streams, because I had just started doing live streams at that time, and I just saw the benefit of doing a live stream, like the community aspects, especially the topics that they talk about, personal, relationships and stuff like that. It's that's a real community builder there, because people have kind of like, I don't know, I'm dating myself, but I used to watch Love Lines. Is it Love Lines? I think it was Love Lines back in the day on MTV, on the MTV channel. And it was like a call-in show, and people were asking about, advice on a variety of different things. But yeah, you can really build a strong community there, because you have a lot of people that have questions about relationships, and by it being international, interracial relationship that they have, there are a lot of different things that people might have questions about. So yeah, but I was telling them way back, man, you gotta do a live streams. So now they're doing them, and they're very successful. They're pulling in a lot of people to come in and watch their live streams, which is really good. So hopefully they'll continue. And I talked to Andre, and he said, yeah, we want to do more live streams. So go over there and learn about relationships. I know I need to. All right, Julio, what's up, buddy? Just now applied for Capital One Spark Miles card and was approved. Congratulations, man! Got that Spark card. So, in the Spark card, I don't even know if they have the transfer. I think they do, right? So the Venture card has the transfer partners, and I believe that the Spark card does as well. On the business end, right? On the business side. Okay. Oops, I just clicked off my screen here. All right, so let's go ahead and answer these last couple of questions, and then we're gonna go ahead and take off here. Okay. Yeah, I think I answered Todd's question, Nate. Nate and Jess, as far as the question about the City Double Cash to thank you points. I think he was just asking me how I felt about it. I think it's a good thing. Like, yeah, I think it's definitely uh it's a step in the right direction. Like when it comes to City, and I think that City's had some bad press in the past, and now they're doing some things to try to correct some of the travel insurance stuff that they had in the past. So okay, let's see. All right, so Choco's answering Nate and Jess's question. It's better to go open a Chase business checking in branch and then apply on the spot. I got approved by the next morning. My main account was with BofA for my business. This was in June 4th. That's a good good way to go by. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, go in there, get a business checking account. And then, by the way, do you need any credit cards? Why, sure, I do. How about giving me this one? Okay, yeah, that's actually a good strategy, Choco. I didn't think about that. So yeah, go in there, and some of those business checking accounts, you can get sign up bonuses for those as well. So you can get like a $300 bonus just for opening a checking account with them, a business checking account, and then having direct deposit go to them and stuff like that. So I would do that. So you might get even earn even more points. You get $300 for opening that checking account up, and then you also can apply for a new credit card. All right. Julio, you in that blacklist, man. You'll get off that blacklist one day. And you know what, Julio, man, if you do a business, or if you have a business, maybe you can get an ink card if it's like, let's say it's a corporation, so you do an LLC with that, and then maybe you can apply and get accepted, get the card. All right. Any other questions, guys? Please hit that like button if you haven't done so we can get up a few more likes. I really need to start promoting the likes more. So we were at a time where we were getting 50 likes every live stream. So, and I know I don't say it as much as I used to. So I'm gonna start promoting it just a little more. I just know in the replay, videos tend to do better once they hit 50 likes. So I don't know what it is, but YouTube sees 50 and they say, "Oh, this is a good video. Let's promote it out to more people." So, all right, guys, we are gonna go ahead and take off here. I appreciate everybody stopping by. People were able to get some extra points here, so you get the month started off right. You get in here, and before we're even in October, you guys are already getting points. Now, one thing I've been thinking about, and I don't know how this is gonna work. Actually, I don't think it is gonna work, unfortunately. But when I'm out and about and I'm on my phone, I don't think you guys are gonna be able to earn points at that time. I want to reach out. Streamlabs OBS is the software that I use. They are very good. Their customer service, and you know how big I am on customer service. Their customer service is excellent. This is free software. It's open source software, and I had to contact them about the whole Skype, pulling in Skype calls and stuff like that. And they got back to me. They helped me. They walked me through the whole process. So they are really good with customer service. So I am going to hit them up about. They have an app out right now that you can use. Streamlabs app that you can use for live streams on your phone. So I am going to hit them up and see about the points, because I'd love to be able to still be, allow you guys to get points while I'm out and about walking around on the streets of Colombia. So I want to find out if that's possible, and because that I need to find that out before I leave. All right, let's see. Any other questions? James is in the building. James, what's going on, buddy? I didn't see you there. Thank you for stopping by. Hello, David. Great to see you. Chasing Cash card is my next card. Cool, man. Cool. I'm a little late, or I'm a little late. I'm a little above 524 right now. Cool, man. Cool. Yeah, you're gonna enjoy the card once you get it. Make sure you hit the like button. Yeah, make sure you guys hit the like button. And on the way out, please hit that like button. Please do. Yeah. Hey, bro, James. All right. Okay. Hit my screen here. We're not gone yet, but I just want to hit the screen here just to say my final words here. All right, guys, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And we'll be back on tomorrow. We'll be back on tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the Flash and Tech Show. We're gonna unveil the new little logo. I'm not really unveiling it. You know, I've had it in the background for forever, so it's probably already been out there. So yeah, we'll do the Flash and Tech Show tomorrow, and check out over here for some more great videos. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.